All right, Infinite Tarot 888. What is the message for Virgo? Sun, moon, rising anywhere in your charts. Now, the first card that fell out is, if I can't have you, no one else can. Who are you dealing with, Virgo? Look. And they told me to leave right there. I was prepping my thing, shining my head and getting ready. And then we turned this one, I miss. Somebody's dreaming about you, but it's almost like I'm getting this energy. They want you, or they don't want you, but they don't want you with somebody else. So in reality, this person does want you. They just want you. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, because look, this person's man or woman, okay? Yeah, let's see. What's the energy? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. And Virgo, they could be seeing you moving on. For some of you guys, this wasn't hard. I mean, it wasn't easy for you to overcome some of the things. It says, I effed up. Don't know what. They don't even know what to tell you. Or how to make things right. I didn't think you would walk away. So you're dealing with somebody that was playing games. They were trying to groom you. You know, that's what I'm picking up. This person could have been taking advice from somebody else. Let's see. You know, parental figure, friends, or maybe they were listening to these coaches, you know, the red pill, we get all kinds of shit. Look at this. Celebrating quietly. Disappointments. They're giving you the puppy eyes. You know, they need to trim in on their ears. But this person could be disappointed. They could be watching you, celebrating. A lot of you guys, you're low key. That's what I'm picking up. You could be low key. I mean, Virgo, you're the hermit, so you could be chillaxing, you know, chilling. Do you have a new partner, man? Maybe for some of you guys, yes. 242 could be, you know, significant or resonate with somebody. You'll be dealing with an Aquarius. Yeah. Look, this fell out. In the shadows, stalking you, observing, watching, contemplating. They could be online watching you and everything. This person could be trying to hack your stuff. Look. Or they could have somebody that paid. Look, the ex. What did I say? Look. It's like you could be dealing with somebody that, look, devil and tendencies. You could have. It's almost like the red flags, man or woman. You were like, man, I'm putting up with this, and until you had enough. Michael Jackson could be significant. Yeah, this person, look, they're all in their feelings. This person could have been playing games. You're not gonna leave me, or like I said, man or woman, because they could have been playing. Oh, you know, don't. When they text, don't respond right away. Wait a week or something. That's the wrong kind of crazy as hell. Look, infatuated. This person is so mad and they're worried, look, that you have somebody new. Because this person knows the passion, Virgo. Even though you could be in the cave with the sticks and stones. But this person is remembering. Yeah, your love is from another world. I'm hearing and something that song September, I don't know, put it in the comments. But look, burdens. If this person could have, I saw the guy jumping out. They could have threw you out. If you were married with this particular person, they could have took everything. You're like, man, come on. No says 50-50 at least. Here it is again, look. Running away. You could have said, no, but you could have tried to reconcile with this particular person. But for some of you guys, this person, you could have found something out and you're like, phew, or they could have threw you out. Some of you guys, this person could have been running from their problems. They didn't take accountability, or they don't want to. And that's worse, you know, because if you're dealing with a grown-ass person, look, for some of you guys, they're telling people that, oh, Virgo's the one that has me in, you know, Virgo, with the burdens, you know, and their mind is set. This could be something they could be telling people, and this is an X, look, and it says, put it, hold on, look. In danger to themselves. This is a person that they could have said, Virgo, that you were like a party animal and you could have been fucker, I'm telling you. But some of you guys, yeah, look. It says financially using you. This person was financially using you. Living rent free. This person, they be thinking about you. How could I get Virgo back? You know, maybe they changed their hairstyle, they changed their look or something. They're trying to figure. They could be sending energetic. This could be a wizard or a witch. You know, and they're trying to send pressure over there. And, you know, for some of you guys, they could be online and they're watching how you're moving. in a different direction. You know, you for some of you guys, you have new love. And remember, it says something about in the silence, like you're not celebrating like in front of people. Some of you guys, this person could have like an extra finger or something. They could be from out of the world. For some of you guys, this person, if let's say man or woman, they could have picked somebody else to make you jealous. They were lazy. They didn't want to massage your back, you know, turn on the lights, you know, put the music, put your little bath. If you're a woman, you know, massage you, you know, buy you some flowers, those pinches panties with chocolate or something. No. For some of you guys, you could have walked in and there was somebody else in there and they saw you or they know you and they're like, this could be somebody you know. And they fucking burn. And you're like, what? It says water under the bridge, learning to forgive others for yourself, letting go of the past, enjoying your life for yourself. See, now we got down to it. So some of you guys, they were too lazy to come and ask for forgiveness, to take accountability. And you could have forgave them. You said, you know what? I'm good. I'm gone. I forgive you. We need to move. For some of you guys, you didn't want no beef. No. You know, that's what you want to do. Okay. And this person could have been indulging, numbing. It says getting on your freaking nerves, annoying. And this person could annoy you. This person you could have tried over and over. Hey, let's sit down. Let's check this out. Look, you would send messages. And it says unsent messages. But you would remember in the beginning, something about, you know, weak or something. They wouldn't respond to you. And they could have been writing you, wanting to write you and push the thing, and they had somebody know. Or it could have been them with their ego. You know, their little devil telling them, don't send it. Do you know what it sounds like? That Dave Chappelle, you know, when they tried to keep it real. Now they're in this energy, man or woman. Oh, I lost my Virgo. Yep. And you know, now they're trying to cock block you. Some of you guys, for real, you're gonna be dealing with somebody. They call him El Gallo, or he has a gallo. You know, right here in this. Maybe they fight roosters in Louisiana. Somebody you guys know. They're gonna try to come between it. And maybe this is the guy that's running or the woman. And they're gonna be crying because, you know, you're gonna, for somebody, for whoever I'm picking up, Virgo, look at this, taking action. You're gonna be taking action. You took action. In other words, finally doing something. Remember, they were lazy. They didn't want to come towards you. They could have spread all these kind of things. They could have said everything. And you said, you know what? It's okay. Whatever people want to think, vámonos a la chingada. You know what? You understand that they're gonna curse themselves. So I'm Virgo. This is a Virgo that has a little bit of knowledge, not a rooster hunting or something, or I don't know, but spirituality, you know. At one point you could have been a victim, you could have been but that shit didn't work. So you're like, I gotta take accountability. You know, you had to face your fears, and it's okay. All of us go through it. Yes, look. For some of us, and I'm pointing like this, for some of us, you know, we were at a young age and that's the only friends we had. Like, you could have had somebody like a demon come and try to scare you, and you're like, what's your name, fucker? And the demon's like, hey, you're supposed to run and scare. You're like, It could have been that you dealt with a divorce as a young kid. You didn't get attention. You know, you could have had parents that were fighting, and then it's trying to repeat, and you want to stop it. You want to stop that. You want to break that curse. Your parents could have been in too deep, or this is you, and you're like, how am I going to do this? Because you're remembering I'm talking, this is part of your healing. So some of you guys, you're stepping into your healing, which is good because you're going to be on top. And for some of you guys, you tried to maybe heal with your particular person. They were like, what? Inner child healing, get that pasa. You know, they didn't believe in that. They knew, but they didn't know. Look, this person now is investigating. What are you doing? And you're over here doing yoga, smoking blunts. I don't know, for some of you guys. And you're chilling while the other person's right there in too deep. So there could be an investigator watching two people, and there's one that's facing, doing the healing, look, and the other one is in too deep, you know. Every time, if there's an investigator, there's law enforcement, they're watching you, you know, trying to dig dirt and everything, and they could be going back into the office. They're like, this vato loco, or it could be any other. The fucker's always out there hunting for rabbits and fucking all kinds of shit, and he's, you know, always at different state parks, and what is he doing? You know, and this person could really be seeing you transform your energy. You could be doing, you know, a Taekwondo or something like that, Qigong, and it's almost like, you could have Leo in your chart. Or there's a Leo that wants to, they want to eat your ass up. They're pissed because Investigators like, I don't know about, this pinchy fire right there. This person's always out here in the woods. And the lion, if you're dealing with the Leo, this could be a Leo Virgo cusp, and they're pissed because, they could have tore their own foundation down. If this is a woman, for my males, you could have warned this woman. And, I think in the Proverbs it says it'll be the own woman that'll tear down. That's not for all of you guys. Don't get mad. For some of you guys, if you're a lady watching this, your man took off, and it's almost like you were the shit. You were the bullshit shit. You were everything. And they went over there, and the grass wasn't greener, and they got somebody like this. It's almost like when they were in the third party situation, that other person, the side piece, if you're a lady watching, they were smashing and going everywhere. He didn't know this sign. It turned. Now he's the one cleaning and shit, and he's like, fuck, I should have stayed home. Maybe you cook better beans or carne asada or nopales. I don't know. Now somebody could be intimidated, yeah, because somebody could have, with the fire here, if you had a fire, my condolences if you lost anybody, if you lost property, somebody could have been destructive. Could have been too many struggles, and it's almost like, for some of you guys, you're dealing with either a partner, like I said, like here, that not only the relationship, like they don't want you, but they don't want you to be with somebody else. They do want you. It's confusing. They want you, but they don't want to tell you. They holding on to their pride. They're looking, and you could be chilling. And if, let's say you're, for some reason, I don't know, I'm getting like sabotage. For some of you guys, they're trying to sabotage to take maybe the other portion of your home. And if this person took, let's say they know even if you're gonna get your percentage, they're pissed. It's almost like they rather, because this could even be a sibling. It's almost like, that could have been your inheritance. Or like, if I can't have it, you can't, nor the other siblings. And it could be a Leo's immature, immature. I heard immature. Caguitas, I don't know. This could be somebody younger. They're immature. So in anything, they rather burn it. This could be, they said sibling, woman or man. They could be mad. They know you're the shit. They know you have this energy. Maybe everything you touch, turns to gold. Or so there's somebody that's acting up. They know shit's coming to you, and they hate it because why do things come to you easily and effortlessly? Some of you guys, without seeing this right here, some of you guys can be just in chinga working on the computer. That ain't me because I don't know that shit. So this is not my energy. Now this could be mine. Shit, like giving up. You could have, maybe you were at work and they were just on your ass. You could have brought all the ideas. And they didn't want to give you the credit. If this was in family, they didn't want you to have nothing. If this was an inheritance, yeah, they were trying to burn all this shit, like, and maybe blame you, because at the end of the day, you're the black sheep, and you could be owning it. You could be like, yeah, I'm the black sheep. I'm awoke. For some of you guys, whatever somebody put you through, this person, because I don't know, I said like this, so it could be a bunch of people, and it shows a bunch of people coming here, like they could have had a bunch of people teaming up against you, and half of them, they're believing a lie. And you're over here coming out the shower, you're like, wait a minute, hold on, I gotta get in the shower. You could be a little dirty, It says fade away. Problems will be behind you. They will disappear out of your life. Time will hear and see. This is why they're mad. I'm talking to a Virgo right now. You're connected with the universe, with God. Your patience. Some of you guys had to learn patience. Maybe you used to be like this, react, and now you're patient. You're like, bitch, let me take a shower. I'm on God's timing. God has, is in control. I don't know, I'm picking that up. So there could have been a person that was mad. If this person was trying to stop you, for some of you guys, this person could have sabotaged you from connecting to another, person. Because they didn't want you to be happy with somebody else. This could be a person that you made a mistake or whatever happened, this person just had an ego. They didn't want to look. This person could have set you up. This person could have hurt you, really. You could have been just minding your own business, just talking to God, just, God, where am I going to go? You already took off, because it's almost like when they fired you, you're like, thank you, Lord, because you were already heading in a different direction. I'm picking up for some of you guys, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your truck. Maybe you have a truck. Maybe they took trucks from you. I don't know. But you might have, if this was in a family or maybe you were in business, whatever God told you, you stayed obedient. And I see you just like, all right, and you're going straight into your divine purpose. For some of you guys, not all of you guys, make sure you don't, ask God if this is your, this is messages for you. Some of you guys, you're looking and you're thinking and you're like, you know what? I'm really not doing. I see this fucker on YouTube and he's talking about life purpose and all kinds of shit. And I kind of feel, I need to heal my inner child, wherever that fucker is. And I, something's making sense, and this could be you, or, and it's almost like you're like, So you got to pay attention. What are you feeding your temple? Is it helping you advance? Is it helping you get clarity? You could be like, that shit is alien, like for reals. And yeah, he looks like he's part alien. And it's crazy because I just look right here. Like there could be somebody telling you. It could be somebody, me or somebody else. But they could be like, man, he could be an alien. But how? Because a lot of people, like, if this is heartbreak, even this person could be like, this fucker has to be from out of somewhere, out of the world. Your person could be man or woman, and they're looking like, after everything I put this, my ex, they're still like, and they're owning the black sheep, and they're watching you. Some of them masturbating like a mother, and they're thinking, is Virgo from another planet? How there's I put energetic cords, or who the fuck is that? Maybe probably other fuckers. I don't know. Look, lawfulness in regards to the law, and somebody could be nervous. Because for a lot of you guys, you could have been in this energy. You're like, hey, I'm on my spiritual journey. You didn't want to come? Okay, I left you alone. For some of you guys, like I said, it was a burning fire. They wanted everything, and you trusted in God. And it says right here, you're out of this world. For a lot of you guys, you're mending your heart with your inner child, and it feels good. For a lot of you guys, you're learning about your body and everything. You're like, fuck, I should have done this. And some of you guys, you did, but you're doing it different. You're actually connecting. Yeah, some of you guys are like, man, I didn't know I had hairs in places, But that's the great thing about you learning about yourself. For some of you guys, all this, like if you're in separation, all you guys need is to sit down and say, look, this is what I expect. This is what I would like. Because a lot of you guys, let's keep it real. A lot of us have, our parents, they were young. My mama was like 17 or 16, how they do it in Mexico. But, and I'm exposing the shit out of them. But, yeah, dude, so imagine, did they really want me? Did they not? What was going on when I was swimming in there, in the belly and chilling, I liked it when she fucking went to eat the chile rellenos or carne con chile. And then the beans from my grandma's house, fuck. But a lot of people don't understand when you're in there, and when there's young adults that are pregnant, there's an emotional balance. Scientifically, it's proven. It's proven. And while you're in the belly, it's whatever the mother's feeling. Because think about it. 2 young kids, and then having to face the world. And for some of them, like they're Mexicans, órale cabrones, they had to work in the fields, strawberries. My parents, they didn't come for money. They were in the fields, So some of you guys, you're really doing that healing. You're going within. You understand your role. If you're a black sheep, you're like, yeah, okay, I know what I got to do. Because a lot of black sheeps, they get lost in the sauce, baby. Some of you guys just are disappointed. You're thinking about the disappointment. And if you're in this phase, if you connect with God, and you could bounce back. That's a decision, I can't tell you what to do. And this is being exposed, and you're thinking like, fuck, I could do it instead of all day man or woman. Because there's a lot of women that are playing DJ, watching, especially after COVID. They're like, fuck, I ordered this, I ordered that. And anyways, let's get off that subject. But love is very important. So for some of you guys, the conversation with love, you guys are holding back. And I'm picking up on this energy. Before this home is on fire, and this could be metaphorically speaking. Instead of, look, I'm gonna keep it real, okay? No, let's turn it over like this. Look, ladies, if in the past, and you're looking and you're thinking, what's going on with this vato? What happened? And he's dodging you. For some of you guys, it's y'all that is dodging him. He has his machete filado and everything. Probably does chingo de push-ups and pull-ups or something. For some of you, I'm picking up on an energy where, he's like, fuck, what is wrong with my chick? And, and he's thinking, and you're insecure, and you're not talking to this person. You think he's out here doing other bitches. For some of you guys, yes, but a lot of you guys know he's thinking what's going on because you're not realizing you have a connection in it. It was right here, out of this world. Some of you guys have a bond, a soul bond, and all you guys need is to communicate. How do you feel? How do you feel with me after 5, 6 years, 6 kids? Damn, 6. It's a lot of this, but all for you. And if you have 6 kids, what do you think? His machete is ready, and you're over here like, no. It's soul. Some of you guys don't lose that connection because look, somebody's pissed. This person, if this is a male, he could be a little insecure. Maybe he needs a helper, a riser, and it's not a crutch. Just a lot of men are so insecure. What is my chick gonna think? My wife, if I take the pill, is it gonna make me feel, less of a man? Hell no. If I was you, my ladies, order it for him and crush it and put it in his damn meal and make sure he takes a shower. Because for some of you guys, you go down there and vámonos, shave and shit and get him in that mood, for my ladies too. Maybe both of you guys could have, haircut Thursdays. I don't know. But this person either sexually frustrated, this is and instead of going, right away, no. Learn about each other, experiment with each other. Oh, I didn't know you had a mole right there, like a little dot or something, a freckle, and I'll bite it and then go everywhere. Fuck, be like Cancer, 69, and explore. I don't know about you. I'm picking up right now. This person doesn't want to let you go, but doesn't want you with somebody else. What they want is they want victory with you, but there's no communication. Maybe you guys are having communication, but this is from the ego. Unless it's a third party. I don't know. It could be a third party, Could have been like, oh yeah, my cousin, he needs a place to, to stay. Like he was coming from Mexico and your chick was like, no, and something could have happened, bitch. The baby don't look like you. But you're thinking back, like I should have not. I don't know. That's for somebody else. It says, I fucked up. I don't know what to say. And all it is being honest. Hey, I like it when you go slower. I like it when you bite right here. I like when you pull my hair. For some of you guys, the girl's pulling your fucking hair. No mames. But hey, it is what it is. And you cannot be ashamed or how do you want to have amazing sex, huh? How? If you don't communicate. And this person, if this is your masculine, so be the female, the masculine energy is thinking, you know what? I'm going to burn all of the guilt and shame. This is the house. This is your temple. Because this person could be thinking, I used to be fine. And you're looking at him like, yeah, I can't. It doesn't matter. He looks at you. You're looking at two souls, two inner child, like heal each other. I had to put a post right now. And it's almost like, do your breathing exercise. And be like, hey, calmate, cowboy. Take it easy. Breathe in and breathe out. And you can find shit online. Don't get stuck in the, in the porn. Don't get stuck. No, breathing exercise. Some of you guys, you're going to start eating healthy. You're like, you know what? Wow, we can live a longer life. You're going to feel better. You're going to be more connected, more healthy. Plus, chingos. So they're saying, don't be intimidated. For some of you guys, just take your time, enjoy. You don't got to rush. If you're old school, and you have like 6 kids, I'm picking this up. It's like, man, you pump 2 or 3 and you feel like this lion and like, oh yeah, I did my job because you have 6 kids. No, she wants you to caress her, I don't want to get graphic on here, but even this lady's like, what? Yes. Like make every child with love. Con pinche amor. That's what I'm here. So that's deep. Do we need everything? For some of you guys, look, party animal and financial using you. If they're gonna use you financially, at least be the beast, that's coming out. For some of you guys, know the difference. Look, some of you guys are dealing. This is what I picked up. For the ones that are mad because they're using me for financial reasons and they're not even fucking giving it to me, and that's why I don't want you to be with somebody else. That's not for you. Instead of being mad and let me do my. No, mejor let it go, man or woman. And guess what? Start to go within and heal this where's it at? The inner child. And that way, be ready for what God has for you. Look, they want to deliver you a message. And for some of you guys, there could be delivery. Look, you think no? For some of you guys, you can send an email and it's almost like, dude, I want to meet you. And there you are, nothing but fire. And it's not an ex. For some of you guys, it is. For some of you guys, damn, that's a lot of hands. All right. Let's close this message with, I was going to give you the, okay, let's get this one. What energy? Oh, this one, okay. We need two. Here. I'm grateful for this wild, crazy, fucking awesome life. They told me to give you this. Ladies, for some of you guys, opened up. Abre boca. Look, for some of you guys, you're looking at your man and you're like, fuck, he might think, one. As I say this, you begin it. It's almost like you wanna ignite the passion and everything. He might be, a little chubby panzón, little ass or whatever, and and he's right there getting ready, shaving, and you admire the confidence. You be looking at this is me, machete. And for my fellas, this could be you. You're looking and you're checking your chick out, and you could be older and she's a little insecure and putting her tongue. You're like, no, quítatela, take it off. And then you're feeling that. You're like, hold on. Okay, ¿dónde vas? Because for some of you guys, you have a very jealous wife. And you're kind of like, you've been already experimenting with a little gorilla or something at the gas station. But don't be afraid. And she's mad. Why would you be mad? Yes, this entertainment purpose, educational. So yes, Virgo, you're bringing to light. You're bringing to light a lot of things that need to be discussed. You're the hermit. You're the El Mago, and they're wondering like, who are you doing, dude? Is there a Sasquatch lady or something? Because some of you guys could be dealing with like hairy man, and you love it. I don't know about Chuck. When I was chubby, I didn't know how to breathe, so I had to take pauses, and I would be sweating like a motherfucker. But I never gave up. Hell no. I'd be like, hold on, let me breathe. Now I know how to breathe, bitches. Okay, so don't be laughing. All right, that's what I got for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. I'm just going to post this bitch like this, okay? Hit the like button, share, and subscribe.